Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some exciting things to go over. We have some new updates for the Nintendo Switch 2. We have some new rumors for Pokemon Legends ZA and some new theories as well to take a look at for the upcoming game. There's a lot of stuff to break down and get into today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we're going to be taking a look at the new Nintendo Switch 2 updates. So this was tweeted out by HDvee, who is a leak analyst. So they have like different sources and stuff like that they do talk about. And this one is regarding the Nintendo Switch 2. So, Leak Express, the Switch 2 development kit receives an important update. Now, the tools allow us to go one step further. I can confirm that this is direct information from a developer. It is not speculation. So what they're saying here, I guess, is a rumor. But within this rumor, they're saying, you know, that they got this exact information from a developer. This wasn't speculation. And then for their opinion, I think the update is in reference to rescaling. And we have a little bit more information about this as well. He's got some replies here to take a look at. So we have this person here saying it would have to be a definitive kit, right? I have the opinion that this may have been part of the reasons for Switch 2's delay, being able to use the new tools. We have Edu here saying, great Nash, yes, one doubt, do you think the upgrade of games from the current Switch to the next generation would be free like the Xbox Smart Delivery? I understand that. I hope it seems that there could be two types of upgrade. One only for resolution FPS and another deeper one with textures, etc. And that may depend on each developer. And then Dear Nash, this shows that the delay is genuine and that the announcement could be in June as the rumors are now handled. Yes, this could be one of the reasons, although not the only one. So yeah, a little bit more information as to why the Switch 2 was potentially delayed. And yeah, it could be because of these dev kits and stuff. So we have Stealth here talking about it, saying, according to HDvee, the Nintendo Switch 2 developer kits have been updated to go one step further. He claims this information comes directly from a developer who has access to the dev kit. And then HDvee speculated it might have something to do with DLSS upscaler functionality. I think it's safe to say developers probably do have Switch 2 dev kits at this point. But yeah, obviously if the dev kits are being updated, then that would obviously push things back because they'll have to adapt to the new dev kits, and then that is probably why everything did get delayed. Again, it hasn't been confirmed from Nintendo that it got delayed because they never even announced it in the first place, but from speculation, insiders, rumors, leaks, stuff like that, it did look like it got delayed. So this is the actual information on the website. So it says, Nintendo Switch 2 developer kit important update reportedly allows developers to go one step further. I just keep feeling like that's a Dragon Ball reference going, you know, even further beyond and stuff. But anyway, the Nintendo Switch 2 dev kit reportedly received an important update according to rumors circulating online. So as reported by HDvee on X/Twitter, this new update was confirmed by a developer who added that the tools now allow them to go one step further. What this update changed hasn't been defined, but HDvee speculates that the statement from the developer refers, among other things, to an update to the NVIDIA DLSS upscaler, which the console is supposed to support. Then gone to say, as the Nintendo Switch 2 was supposedly delayed to 2025, it will be some time until we finally hear more about the system and its specifications. A reveal, however, seems to be getting close. Nate the Hate reported in the latest episode of their podcast that Nintendo recently asked developers for assets from their games, suggesting that preparation is underway for the official announcement of the system. With the lack of information, speculation has been rampant on the Nintendo Switch 2 specs. Based on the T239 chip that will power the system, the console will hardly be able to match the level of performance of the weakest current generation console, the Xbox Series S, although the rumored NVIDIA DLSS ray reconstruction support could make its ray tracing capabilities the best in the current generation, which is hardly surprising considering how much ahead of AMD NVIDIA is when it comes to ray tracing. The Nintendo Switch 2 has yet to be revealed. We'll keep you updated on the system as soon as we get more information on it. So yeah, some very positive news from the Nintendo Switch 2. Again, just more reasoning as to what's been going on behind the scenes and stuff. And yeah, hopefully we are very, very close to this actual reveal, which again is stated to be around June. We're obviously in March now, nearly in April, so it shouldn't be like that. Maybe a couple of months at most until we actually get the reveal of this. Again, the console itself probably not out until 2025, but the reveal or the official announcement is something that we want, just so we know it's happening, we know what the name is going to be, we hopefully get some reveals with it as well. It's going to be some massive direct, so yeah, hopefully something to just get really excited for and stuff. But anyway, that's all the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. Let's move on to Pokemon Legends ZA. So this is a theory here posted by Soul Silver, and then we also have a rumor from 4chan to take a look at as well for the upcoming game. So we have Soul Silver out here saying, a fun detail I noticed while looking at the title reveal of Pokemon Legends ZA is that the Z seems to appear like Zygarde is using its move, Core Enforcer. So it's also interesting to note that the dash lights up with hexagons, so the red and blue on the dash is almost definitely referring to 100% Zygarde. So this is obviously quite big, because we thought the dash initially, you know, this one here, was for Xerneas and Yveltal, you know, blue and red. However, though, on, you know, Zygarde's 100% form, it does also have blue and red, and because of this information here with the hexagons and stuff, it probably is relating to Zygarde's 100% form, which means that, you know, Xerneas and Yveltal still are likely to get forms or something, but it's not because of this dash here. So this, yeah, looks like the move Core Enforcer, with obviously what Zygarde is doing here with the Z. So that could be the move Core Enforce here, which is obviously what Soul Silver is saying there. And then after that, he also goes on to say, to me, the green light seems like some kind of aura or other dimension too. And then lastly, the A lights up in a different way, making me think it's connected to a different form of Zygarde or a different Pokemon altogether. And again, I think that's the case as well. A lot of people have been talking about how the A could be something to do with like nature or something like that, because there's like leaves on it and stuff, so it could be some sort of grass Pokemon reference. And yeah, because the Z has hexagons on it, I mean, that's definitely about Zygarde, we know that. But the A, you know, apparently it means alpha, but again, that could just be, you know, a code name or something. You just don't know. But yeah, it very well feels like the Z and the A are kind of opposites. You know, maybe like they are completely different things. They're obviously different ends of the alphabet. So maybe we have Zygarde for Z, and then we do have another legendary Pokemon for A or something. You know, if Xerneas and Yveltal do not get forms like Dialga and Palkia did with their origin forms in Legends Arceus, then yeah, it could be a completely different legendary altogether, which I hope it is. It's always, I like forms, but a brand new legendary, I think, always gets people a little bit more excited, especially if it's a really good legendary as well. And yeah, I think this game would definitely benefit of getting a new legendary Pokemon. But yeah, just a little bit more of a background kind of information as to what the title was looking like, and, you know, a little bit more information about that. So massive shout out to Soul Silver for making that connection. Finishing things off today, though, we do have a new rumor to go over for Pokemon Legends ZA. This was posted on the 23rd of March, and it's titled Pokemon Legends ZA by Anonymous. Now, again, take it with a grain of salt. I quickly read through this rumor before going over it, as always, and it's an interesting one. It is an interesting one, but you never know if it's true or not until, you know, it is confirmed or debunked. But as always, take it with a massive grain of salt. It's 4chan at the end of the day. I have to say this every single time. This is not a leak. It is a rumor. It's an unlikely rumor. Let's read on. So, I'm not good at English, so forgive me for that. I want to share something not that groundbreaking, but it is interesting. My relative works very close to the Pokemon company, so very much my uncle works at Game Freak backstory here, and I think he knows things they do there. I think that's supposed to, I think he knows things that they do there, but he sometimes gives me details that are not in the game. He said he does it to not spoil the game for me, but sometimes he gives me legit details. And he gave me some Legend ZA details too, but I don't know if he is tricking me or not. Oh god, this is awful. But the way excitingly speaking about this, I think this can be real or not. But here are the details. So straight off the bat, it's not something you want to see at the start of a rumor. That sounds like the worst kind of backstory I've ever seen or read in my entire life. But anyway, maybe they're just playing dumb, you know, maybe they're just saying silly things to make it look less true, and an actual fact it could be true. You just don't know. Anyway, ZA will take place in the Kalos region, so big shock. But Lumiose is the only explorable part, which was confirmed. Well, I don't really know why they even added this, you know, they literally just told us what we already know and then said which was confirmed. Like, you just don't need that sentence in this rumor. Like, that's like saying this game is gonna have a Pokemon in it. It's been confirmed. It's like, we know that. You don't have to tell us that information. The whole point of a rumor is it's talking about things that we don't know. That's not gonna like help the validity or anything, because it's just the dumbest thing to put at the start of a rumor. A lot of side quests, but few of them lead to exciting things. So I'd expect to see a lot of side quests in Legends ZA. You know, as previously mentioned in different videos that I've made, there's probably going to be a lot of NPCs in this game if we're in a city, and a lot of those NPCs may give us quests and stuff. It might be a lot of like errands quests though, where they like want, I don't know, some bread from the bakery and you have to go get it and then they give you some money or something. Like, I don't know if it's going to be like insane quest to like go out here and catch this Pokemon. It might be a few of those, but I think a lot of it will be just kind of like pretty boring quest lines and stuff, because you're in a city. There's only so much you can do in the city in terms of quests and stuff. But yeah, only a few of them lead to exciting things. I'm still expecting a few of them to lead to like mythicals and stuff like that, but yeah, not expecting like every single quest to be like crazy. There are underground caves after under Lumiose where story elements play out and Pokemon spawn there. So I'm assuming they are referencing the catacombs, or the Paris catacombs, should I say, which, yeah, a lot of people are expecting Pokemon to be in there, you know, and maybe because it's underground and it's not like where people are, maybe that's why they're a little bit more hostile, maybe that's why they attack you, and maybe that's the kind of connection with Legends Arceus, because obviously Pokemon attack you in Legends Arceus. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. Might be the same situation for Legends ZA, but it only happens in the catacombs. It explained a lot as well. They then go on to say Megas are back, which was also confirmed, and this time it is integrated into the story. I mean, Megas were integrated into the story in Pokemon X and Y as well, like, you know, literally so integrated into the story. I don't know why they've said that. I don't know, like, they've said it as in like last time it wasn't, but it obviously was. Again, it could be the bad English, I'm not really sure, but yeah, the Mega Evolution is apparently going to obviously have a place in the story. It makes sense because they've already revealed that it's going to be back this early on. They then go on to say a lot of construction sites can be seen around, so I'm guessing that's like obviously building things in the city. It makes sense. And maybe they get built as you play through the game. Maybe it's more one of those things where if you do certain things, then yeah, you get more buildings, but it gives you more access to certain items and stuff like that. Even though there weren't any held items in, you know what I mean. Anyway, story of the game has more serious tone than Legend Arceus. People will talk about death and stuff more than Legends Arceus's people. Even more serious stuff will be said on the game, which I will not explain that is, but I can say that it is something I think Game Freak would do. My relative kinda lost me there. So apparently going to have quite, I guess, dark themes maybe. I mean, Legends Arceus was a little bit darker in terms of your storyline and stuff. And I think that might just be like the Legends kind of recipe. You know, they might do a little bit more mature storylines for players. But again, I mean, you've got literal Pokemon attacking you, so that's already mature than your normal game, because you don't have Pokemon attacking you in like Pokemon Red and Blue and stuff. Obviously, there's never going to be any like blood or anything like that, but yeah, the whole kind of mature themes you'd expect to see in the Legends game. But yeah, I mean, I could see them talking about death and stuff they have in the past. You know, there's literally ghost girls and stuff in Legends, in Pokemon X and Y, and I hope that she returns in some way, shape, or form. I think it'd be a really cool Easter egg. But yeah, yeah, there's going to be those kind of themes in Pokemon now. Old Mega Pokemon are back, except the Hoenn Legendaries. I don't know what that means. New Megas are also coming. I've seen a lot of rumors saying that the Hoenn Legendaries are not back. You know, why would Mega Mewtwo X and Y be in the game, but the Hoenn Legendaries wouldn't be? Surely it makes more sense for the Hoenn Legendaries to be in, because Mewtwo wouldn't have been around yet. You know, Mewtwo was created by Dr. Fuji in Cinnabar Mansion, and that wasn't that long ago. It would make absolutely no sense if Mewtwo was in this game. The Hoenn Legendaries have been around for a while. They make more sense to be in the game than the Mewtwo. Like, people should be saying Mewtwo's not in the game because it hasn't been created yet. You know, how can it? And I get that it's weird because it has 2 Mega Evolutions, even though it wasn't created. I get it's a bit weird, but the Pokemon itself would not be created in this kind of timeline. So, yeah, I don't know why everyone's against the Hoenn Legendaries being in the game, being Rayquaza, Latias, Latios, Kyogre, Groudon. Like, none of those make the game, even though they were around at this point, but Mewtwo does, even though it wasn't. It just doesn't make any sense. But either way, they also say that new Mega Evolutions are coming as well, which you would expect to see. You know, I'm definitely expecting, I'm hoping like 15 plus new Mega Evolutions. Would be absolutely insane. And then renovation of Lumiose can be seen in the game. I mean, it is the redevelopment of the city. It's the redevelopment plan. We know this as well. Nothing crazy there. I'm expecting, I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't know if it's set in the past or the future or whatnot. It's seemingly more likely to be set in the past than the future, but could still be elements of future, like kind of side quests or themes or something like that. But yeah, the renovation of Lumiose can be seen in the game. That's just kind of a given as well. Also, an outside company is tied up with the Pokemon company to make games, which is Ilka. I don't know about this as well. So I'm assuming this is just a reference to Pokemon Works, you know. I mean, this was obviously posted after we got the news about Pokemon Works, so it's nothing groundbreaking there. But yeah, Ilka obviously aren't going to be working on Legends Arceus. They're going to be working on whatever. You know, if we are going to get Generation 5 remakes this year, if we're going to get Generation 2 remakes this year, Ilka are going to be working on that. Or Pokemon Works more specifically. Whereas, yeah, Game Freak are going to be working on Legends ZA. But I don't know if they say also an outside company is tied up with the Pokemon company to make games. Yeah, that's just kind of like a bold statement to make games. They're not saying, you know, Ilka's working on Legends ZA. They're saying to make other games. So this is the stuff that he told me, but keep in mind that my relative trolls me sometimes. So this stuff is a grain of salt. That's all. So yeah, I mean, all in all, it's not like the worst rumor. Like, the worst part about it is the information in like black text. Like, that just sounds complete BS. But the information itself in the rumor doesn't like sound super far-fetched at all, and I could see it happening. But yeah, I don't think it's the best rumor. But again, they might just be playing dumb. You know, sometimes these leakers play dumb to like make it seem so stupid, and then obviously when it comes out, everyone's like, oh my god. You know, I think it probably has happened in the past at some point. Some leaks have got things right, some things have got things wrong. Like, we obviously had the big Scarlet and Violet leak, which went into detail about the DLC with Ogerpon and Terrapagos, and the Paradox forms for like Suicune and Virizion and stuff. But they also spoke about there being an updated version like coming out this year, and the Switch 2 was coming out this year. Again, there has been delays and stuff, but you know, that leaker got things right, got things wrong. So that's what I mean. You just gotta take it with a grain of salt at the end of the day. You know, this probably isn't right. It probably isn't real, as I say, but you just don't know. Anyway, though, let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think it could potentially be true, or do you think it's just a big old troll? But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this rumor. Let me know your thoughts on this information here as well about the Legends ZA title and how it's, you know, could be using Core Enforcer on the Z, and also what do you think the A could potentially be in a reference to? And then also, what are your thoughts on all the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff as well that we've covered today? Obviously, some pretty cool news about the Switch 2 there. But yeah, that's everything from me. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.